So guys, by now you see me working away using tools, and this is the first time I really am experiencing using tools, and I have to say it was fun. It's a learning curve, but working with little tiny pins and being very gentle on the clay because I can still snap it and break the piece, but each piece of, as you can see here in this picture of the jellyfish earrings, I was just being careful putting the pins in. Alright guys, this is really satisfying right here as I line up these are the glow in the dark ones, and I'm putting the hats on, but there's just a satisfaction of putting metal right through clay, just piercing through it. I just had so much fun with it. You can see I'm trying to show you up close, and there's a lot going on real fast. Of course the camera went down too fast, but using a X-Acto knife to help me place these little eyes and little facial features, it's a great tool. It's actually helped a lot in my journey of making pumpkin keychains. Now in this part you also see me working on the mushroom keychains. Now this was also a challenge because getting the shapes and sizes was really hard to do. And here they are, they're going to glow in the dark as I turn the lights off. Really love this type of polymer clay. It makes it more dynamic and fun. And here's the UV resin scene where I'm actually putting the camera in front of the UV device. I don't know if that was a wise thing to do. It could be really harmful for the skin, and you see my dog's treats I'm using as well. I also actually flipped the UV machine over so it can cure the bottom, and that's doing a lot of different techniques here. And then I'm overall putting them back into the UV again. And here I'm basically, instead of using the UV machine, I'm actually using the natural sun to cure it. So that's a benefit also. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes. This is why I love the UV resin. It gives it a beautiful shine and pretty easy to work with. Here's a very fast setup. I'm working on the blue pumpkins. These blue pumpkins were, of course, an idea for autism that I've noticed. So I actually also, with the cross idea of a 1980s character, in a way, if you kind of don't see it, it's weird, but the color scheme of a character from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, that would be Skeletor. His action figure was a blue and purple, and that was a beautiful color combination that I had really felt attracted to it as a kid, working with that toy. So I decided to put these colors to, and it came out really well. I'm using actually also the paint that I'm using, which is really interesting. I'm using watercolors, these Gambai watercolors that give it a different look and feel. So I actually liked the look. And as you can see through here in the fast, I'm putting UV spraying that bottle all over it with a brush. I found out these brushes are going to be thrown away. Fortunately, that's the only issue. Cost effective. It's going to cost money to buy these brushes and go through that. But one bottle of UV resin, fun fact for me, 100 grams from this bottle, anyway, from this brand, J Diction, I believe. It was 100 grams, and I think I got almost 100 keychain, charms, and necklaces, like all together total. So that was not bad. And so I think I got my money's worth there anyway. And it looks like really good quality. I'm still learning, some things that bother me about it, but I'll keep working away on it. And there's the alcohol there to put my brush in. And there you go. That final UV look looks really beautiful and shiny. I love it. And I'm continuing here on now other pumpkins. So I've done glow in the dark, I've done the blue with the purple hats, I've done orange pumpkins, I've done white pumpkins, and now I'm doing black pumpkins. And I'm also continuing also on mushroom colors. So I'm doing reds, blues, purples, blacks, and whites. So I'm trying to just, explore my color and enjoy it, because that's the fun, involving myself also glow in the dark pumpkins. So right now what you're really seeing me is the assembly of putting the keychain wires. These are loops. They take a while. You have to get them right and make sure they're tight and strong, they don't come out. And a couple of times they popped out, so I did some glue and then make sure they're reinforced with better jump rings. Trying to decide if I'm going to go with lighter ones or heavier ones. And right now, all of these mushroom keychains are in my Etsy shop. All the ones right here you see before you. They were just made. Also, all my pumpkin ones are in all the pumpkin keychains, and you probably will see in I also have pumpkin earrings that are going to be in the Etsy shop. So check them out. I really think you'll really enjoy them for the upcoming festival season of fall. Even though this is a summer, this is definitely a summer video, the ending of summer. And here's just photos of me, or video of me, some outings I went with my wife. So we're looking for rocks and we found things, and we also did things in the barbecue like hot dogs, and really had a great time. It's been interesting with weather. We just haven't had that type of weather where it's raining. It rains more. It's just raining so much, or it's too windy. We haven't really had a nice hot regular day, but that changed. It changed very soon. Here is a peek in the pier at night in our local area in Staten Island. It's a beautiful night, and if you look, you see the Verrazano Bridge all the way to the left in the lights. Me and my wife, we went fishing a couple of times. Right there, there's the bridge, and yeah, I think I caught a couple of fish and threw them back. And I was speaking about rain earlier, so that's a lot of what's going on in the summer. But I have been walking, still keeping my walks going, even though the number has lowered down, but I have kept them. So as you can see, morning skies, cloud. But I'm grateful, to see these beautiful visions that I get, in this small town of Staten Island. Well, with summer nearly almost a month to away before fall, I love looking at this right here. I'm on the pier in Staten Island, and just before it gets dark, it's just a beautiful view. And me being silly and creative, looking at the keychains I made this summer, really enjoying them. Taking them on rides and sharing them with friends and showing them in markets and making sales. So it's been quite an artist journey to explore that area again, to my creative side. And also reflecting, looking at how beautiful summer is, those trees, and looking all around me, the blue skies and the clouds, and the sounds that emit from my environment from Staten Island. And also what delights we had while we went away on many vacations, me and my wife. Here we're at the Full Moon Cafe in Lambert, and that was Eggs Benedict. Fantastic. It is one of the best things we could have. And admiring art on the wall. We even took our bikes. That's right, we went on a bike trail, which I was out of shape, but we had so much fun doing that in the summer. It was like out of a Tom Sawyer book, just so much fun. And here enjoying the lake view, just pausing just to stand there, sitting on those Adirondacks and enjoying the smells, and renting out a little cabin and going into their pool and just enjoying the view as well, and being laid back and looking upon the sky. I guess looking at the sky and reflecting of how summer is going to end now, and where do we go? I guess we're gonna be in fall. So here's to you, summer. I want to thank my wife for making my summer a big part of it. I love you very much, and I look forward to the fall with you. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you stay creative. Bye.